Well, I didn't know when it was going to happen, but it did. And yeah, it's happened overnight. Well, today actually. TV's fucking shit itself, so fuck. Anyway, time for another beer review with the BeerSarge. Welcome back to beer reviews with the BeerSarge. So there's a small brewery up north, Kerikeri, called Kainui Brew Company, and I've been trying to get some beers from there for a significant amount of time. Pulled into the Y Papa bloody liquor store and to see if they stocked local, and they said they didn't because the batches that they brew are so small that they have trouble keeping them in stock. So I have one here, Kainui. So this is Kainui Gold. It's a Lagerbier. So it's genuine. Kainui's a fucking vineyard, and the dude who owns it decided to do some beer and fucking turned out alright, so he's fucking selling it. They've also got a restaurant up there where they sell this stuff at as well, but it's very, very hard to get, and it's yeah, like some of the bottles that I got a half a dozen. I actually got them in as a bit of a gift in this rather handy dandy bloody tote bag, which is made out of fucking old army tents, which is fucking choice if I do say so. So there were 6 of them came in there. Only 2 of them had labels. Now the reason that is because they the rest of the stuff's in kegs, and they just bottle it as you fucking purchase it, and you get a little swing tag on the side saying this is what it is. So yeah, a little bit different, and I've been looking for it for a while and finally found it. So Kainui Brew Company. So we're going to do this one here, which is a Munich Helles Kainui Gold Lagerbier. Now I did a bit of research online. They fucking ferment this at 9 degrees, so it's proper lager. It's done in the proper technique of lagering, where it's cold fermentation. So let's have a bit of a fucking read of the salt. What the fuck is that dog doing? Barry, get out of there! Jesus. Anyway. Regarded by many as the absolute pinnacle of brewing science and art, Munich Helles Lager was first released in 1894 by Spaten Brewery in Munich to answer the growing popularity of Bohemian Pilsner. The style quickly gained favour, and today it remains one of the most popular styles in Bavaria. A beer landed for its simplicity, elegance, and I think that says lauded, but my eyes are fucked. It is. A beer lauded for its simplicity, elegance, and drinkability. Helles is truly one of the great beer styles of the world. An ode to the style using the finest ingredients we could find. Fermented at 9 degrees Celsius, this unfiltered beer is then naturally carbonated using the traditional German method of krausening. Balanced towards the malt, this beer is a showcase of refinement. So they're a farmhouse brewery. They bottle everything. Everything's fucking handwritten. Like the labels are handwritten. It's bloody, it's fucking awesome. Anyway, let's have a crack at this. So this is I don't know the price. As I said, they were a gift, so I don't know how much they are. But you can go online to Kainui Breweries or kainuibrew.co.nz or Kainui, you'll find it. And you can order them online when they're in stock. This is actually says it's sold out. So very, very hard to get. So let's have a crack at this. So it's an unfiltered lager. It's a 500. So we should get it all in this fucking fantastic glass. And look at that. For an unfiltered beer, that's pretty bloody clear. Oh, to be fair, the filtration on beers, generally if you're taking it off the top, they're not too bad. So it's got a slight cloudiness to it, but nothing that you're going to fucking, jump up and down about. The colour on the camera is a lot more orange than it actually is. Like looking at it here in like the true light, fuck off. This is a lot more yellow than in the camera. Alright, so let's have a sniff. You can smell the yeast. Like I'm not getting a whole lot of hop sort of smells, but I'm getting a yeasty sort of smell, and definitely getting malt, so a light malt smell. It smells quite nice. Alright, let's have a taste. So it's not super sharp bitter. It's got a little bit of bitterness there. It's kind of sweet. It's got a little bit of a sweet sort of flavour, and yeah, there's like, it's more citrus than sort of anything really. It's more citrus than anything. It's more citrus, but like they say, it leans towards the malt. The malt is more, I'm not going to say pronounced, but because it's a very subtle flavour of the malt, so it's not like a malt sandwich. It's just fucking nice. So there you go. Kainui Brew Company, Munich House Kainui Gold Lagerbier from the Farmhouse Brewery in Kerikeri. That, if you get up there, now, another thing, last weekend, shut. They finished production, like cellar sales, or what do you call it? Well, it is cellar sales because it's a winery. That's closed, so over the winter they close themselves down. So very hard to get, and this one here is actually very, very nice. So if you're lucky enough to get your hands on one, I think you'll enjoy it. Alright, there's another beer review from the BeerSarge. Spot you later.